Bruh, I really miss my barber. Like, this is not okay. This is just not okay. This can't be okay. Welcome back to my channel, guys. I know it's been a minute. I do want to say I have made some videos over the course of about a year, and I just have, well, one of them I forgot to turn the mic on, so when I went to go and edit the video, it was just completely quiet. So that was one, and then I filmed another one, and then I forgot how to kind of edit videos, I guess, because I haven't been doing it so long. And so then that pretty much became outdated. So then I was just like, just forget it. And I kind of put YouTube back on the back burner of things while I was getting other things in my life together. So that's what's been going on. So I apologize for the disappearance. I'm going to try my best in 2020 to create more videos, whether it be, you know, just small little videos that I put up or a vlog. I am trying my best to do that this year. I feel like with us being under lockdown, that might actually happen because there's nothing else to do. This is day 13 of 14 in self-isolation for me. So basically my sister and I, we went to Dominican Republic.
So we are getting ready to leave soon. It's been delayed.
We're not playing out here in the streets. I literally have been wiping down the seats.
Yeah, so we'll see how this is gonna go. Oh, it's moving. Oh Lord. Pray.
Lord.
Please fasten your seatbelt. We will show you how to close the buckle.
Anyway,
And we spent about 5 days there, and we got back on a Friday, and the Friday we got back was the same Friday that Canada had issued the 14-day self-isolation period. So yeah, that's what I'm currently doing. There are pros and cons to this. Con is I'm literally just sitting at home doing nothing. I felt like I need to be productive, though it is kind of late into the quarantine that I'm doing it, but regardless, I started. The pros, I had 1 week vacation from work that has now turned into 3. So what can I say? Being home, I've decided that why don't I just ask Instagram to send me some questions, and I'll do a YouTube Q&A. Let's get on with it. Question number 1. What TV shows do you like? I like The Office, love The Office. I'm currently going through Schitt's Creek on Netflix, which is absolutely hilarious. I used to watch Parks and Rec. I'm a big Real Housewives of Atlanta and Potomac fan. Braxton Family Values. Yeah, I'm kind of like a reality show kind of person now, so kind of those shows, anything that's not too crazy ratchet though. So I can't do like the Love and Hip Hop now. Like Love and Hip Hop with Chrissy, loved it. The beginning, the OGs ones, that was fun. Now I can't keep up with all the franchises and Ray J and all of them, so yeah. Why haven't you posted a video in so long? Open up. The reason for not posting a video, I can say that I was dealing with, like, I'm just nervous of failing. Sometimes you feel like it's better to not start at all. so there is no reason to fail, but then not doing it is a huge fail, so you're just like in this loop. So that's pretty much what I have been in. So I've always wanted to start these projects, and I have a bunch of notes on my laptop and my phone talking about the things that I'd love to do, but then fear kind of kicks in and it kind of overtakes me for a little bit. And then I don't want to say that I'm envious of people, because that's not what I am, but when I do see people around me succeeding in, you know, putting out content or even being consistent with content, I sit there and I think to myself, and I'm just like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you waiting? What is the hold up? People are waiting on you. And yeah, so I kind of just, I don't know, it's just like this loophole that I can't really get out of, but I am working on it, I swear. And I am hoping that I will be consistent. I do have like a content calendar now, so I think as long as I follow that to my best abilities, I think I should be good. What's a restaurant / fast food chain everybody loves that you think is trash? Chipotle, I think it's overhyped. Chipotle is trash, but who am I? Who the hell am I? Where's your next vacation? Who knows? Flight tickets are about to go up. So I don't even know if I'm going anywhere. And I don't think I trust to go anywhere right now. Even after all of this is done, I feel like I probably won't visit another country till like 2022 when like the coast is clear, for sure. So unless it's an essential travel, my ass ain't going nowhere. Do you miss anyone or anything right now? I miss my family in the UK, mainly my grandmother. She is the only grandparent I have left. So yeah, I do miss her a lot. Do I miss anything? I miss being outside. Although I'm like a homebody, so I just think I miss the option of having to go outside. That's what I miss. Are you lazy? Lazy? No. Procrastinator? Yes. What keeps you motivated to keep pushing forward in life? My parents. So my parents they're both from Jamaica, and my grandparents, they all moved to Canada. And so my family, my siblings and I, we are first generation Canadians. And I think what kind of pushes me to keep moving and to always continue to set the bar high is to see, you know, the journey that my parents and my grandparents have went through coming to Canada to open up doors for, you know, my parents, and then obviously their kids, and then for me to open up doors for my kids, although I might not have any. But yeah, so I think that's what kind of pushes me, is just seeing, you know, to take the torch just a bit further than what my parents did and my grandparents did. So that's kind of what pushes me. Would you rather marry the first person you had sex with or the last person you had sex with? Neither. Do you want to get married? My parents they're going on almost 40 years of being together. Though I grew up in a home where my parents are married, I personally don't think I want to get married. I think I would rather pull like a Oprah and Stedman. Just kind of like, we know we good, and let's just keep it at that. And you sleep in the guest house when you sick, and come back when you're good. You know, they just kind of had like a good thing going, and like there's no kind of like, I don't know, but yeah, no, I don't think I want to get married, or at least in this moment right now in my life, I do not want to get married. I'm trying to work. Hello?
Yo, it's Rainy. These
people in my house won't let me work. Why do you not call back when you say you're going to? Now this, I know who it's from. So I have an issue with calling people back. They have an issue with it, not me. So I say I'll call you back. I don't say, let me call you back in 10, 15 minutes. I don't give a time stamp on when I'm gonna call you back. I just say I'm gonna call you back. And I call you back will mean I'll call you back. It may be today, it may be tomorrow, it may be 3 days from now. It may be 3 years from now, but I will call you back. So don't sit there and wait on me to call you back, because, I mean, usually when I ask somebody before I come off the phone and I'm not gonna stay long, I ask them, are you gonna die? And if they say no, I'll call you back. I'll call you back. So when I get to it is when I get to it. You'll get your call. How many tattoos do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. What was your first job and any funny moments? My first job was working in the paint department at Canadian Tire. And the funny part about that was, one, I had no clue how to do anything regarding paint. I did not understand the eggshell. As you can see, I still don't remember anything about it. What, gloss or I don't know, all the rest of the stuff. So I was pretty much just like faking it with these customers coming in asking about colors and paints and touching up paint cans, and I'm positive I made a bunch of incorrect paint colors while I was doing that job. Funny thing is, I was only working at that job for about like 3 weeks before I got my next job, which was at The Gap. And then, yeah, I worked there for a pretty decent time. What's your favorite app to use? My favorite app right now, under quarantine, is Twitter, but outside, pre-coronavirus, it was Instagram. I love Instagram. Like, I love Instagram. The endless scroll, everything about Instagram, I kind of really do like. Plus, like, I be creeping on it, so yeah. I like Instagram. Do you believe in second chances? I do believe in second chances, but I also believe in the severity of the issue. So, you know, there's certain things that I'm not gonna give somebody a second chance on, and there's certain things that I will give a person a second chance on. So that's kind of like a case-by-case situation for me. I do feel like I give out a lot of second chances currently in my life, but I am working on reducing that. But I do have like a threshold of what it is that I will allow and what I won't allow as a second chance. So yeah, yes and no. What made you move back to Toronto? For you, those of you that don't know, I relocated to Vancouver, BC. I just felt like I wanted a change in my life, and I felt like Toronto was just, I needed new scenery. So I pretty much just got up and moved to Vancouver. I had no job. I had like a job interview lined up, but I didn't actually land that job once I got there. So I was kind of just, a bunch of things were going on. But eventually I landed my reporting gig at Bell Media in Fort St. John, BC. And there I was like a reporter for about 7 or 8 months. And I ended up leaving and coming back to Toronto because I just didn't, like, I missed my family. So I'm a big family guy, and the town that I had moved in was a small town. I swear to you, you can get from like one end to the other end within like 10 minutes. So it wasn't really big, and it was just like, I had no friends, I had no family. I was like 13 hours north of Vancouver, and then I was like 6 hours west of Edmonton. So it was just like, there was no fun. Like, I legit, there was like one club, and like they played country music the whole time, and plus I was a reporter there, so I just didn't feel like I should be like mingling around and getting drunk and stuff like that with the people that were in in the same town. So it was just kind of like I spent a lot of my time like watching movies and Netflix, and I was just kind of like alone, and like I drive to Edmonton every like 3 weeks, and like it just wasn't the best experience for me. And that's when I kind of chose my mental health over my career. So I just kind of like hung up my reporting jacket, and I decided to move back to Toronto to be with my family, something that is a little bit more familiar to me, and you know, kind of just pave my own way back into media. So not necessarily reporting, because doing that job I also kind of realized that I didn't really like being a reporter, or like not in the news aspect of things. So yeah, I just kind of said, this is it. It's not really benefiting me anymore, and I want to be back to something that I am a little bit more familiar to, or that is better for me mentally. Something that is better for me. Why am I struggling? Something that is better for me, like mentally. Yes, I guess that's what I meant to say and what I should have said. Which parent do you believe you carry more personality traits from? And that is hands down my father. Yeah, I am my father's child, and my dad also cannot deny me. So yeah, we're pretty, I am a mini me of my father, but you guys will get to see him as I start to vlog and show you guys my family. So yeah, but he's definitely the one. My mom too, like my apparently like I get like my sass and like my attitude and stuff like that. I do get that from my mom, and I'm really sassy, and I'm kind of like, yeah, so there's a bit of my mom, but there's a large portion of my dad. How did your life change after the VJ search? Let's see. So they offered me a therapist, and I did not take it, but then I fell into like this deep depression, and it was just kind of like a dark time for me because I was so embarrassed at how I lost. I think a lot of people were rooting for me, not even I think, but a lot of people were rooting for me, and the love that was shown to me from the day I dropped my audition video to the day that I got eliminated, then the potential vote back, and like the ending of the show, just that whole emotional roller coaster and mental roller coaster, like all of it was just way too much in like a short period of time. So it didn't really help me, or I just did not know how to navigate through it because it was just kind of like everything was moving so quickly. So my life changed for the worst for the first, I'd say 6 months after the show. I was kind of like really like deep into depression. Like I didn't want to go back to work. People were kept on like people would come to my workplace and realize that I was on the show. And I mean, I pretty much treated everything like I was gonna win, so I had no intentions of coming back to my workplace, and then here I was having to go back to work. So yeah, it was just, yeah, it wasn't a good time. But eventually things did get better, though I've become a lot more critical of what it is that I do and I don't do. So it has taught me to, I guess that's where the fear role comes in. I'm nervous about doing things because I do not want to fail again, because that probably was the biggest fail I've ever experienced in my life. And unfortunately, you can find it on YouTube. It was shown on TV. So yeah, I didn't know how to handle it, but yeah, that's that on that. Someone said, you are not a celebrity. That is not a question. What's the first thing you do in the mornings? I say my prayer, and after I say my prayer, I start my Instagram scroll. And then I start like brushing my teeth and all the rest of the stuff. That's all the questions I have for, because I am trying to make it to Krispy Kreme, and they close at 7. So it was fun. I had fun. I hope you had fun. And I am praying and hoping that there will be another video that follows this one shortly. So don't forget to subscribe for when it does drop so you can find out that it's uploaded. Don't forget to like the video, comment, just drop comments in the bottom and let me know the type of stuff that you want to see, whether it's more of my family, someone said skincare routine. Yeah, just let me know what you guys would like to see. I will try my best to get that coming, or I'll add it to my content calendar. Until next time, have a good one.